23. And this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Ready? Bronco 80. Viking 18. 79 Broncos.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Okay.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers 31. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Hey, smash Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go Street. Cup 19. Cup 19. Cup the 60.
Back to throw. Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Ready? Hey, check that. Street. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Down at the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Check. Dragon 60. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time, but it'll be second down. To the air again, Love. Eluding the pressure right. Got Dobbs over the middle. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. These two teams all tied after one.
Here we go.
Third and 3. And now Love going to change things up. They'll send Watson in motion right. Love with it here, third and short yardage. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. On 1st and 10, Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Going back to Love. Flushed out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. And so it's a tough test for the Packers' new starting quarterback, Jordan Love. 2 road games to begin the year. Today here in Chicago, next week in Atlanta. But he's one of the rare first-rounders that got to sit and watch for a little bit. So how do you think that'll serve him going forward?
Well, you sit there and absorb game plans for all this time. You watch how people prepare. You see how teams respond to being up, down, all those things. Now he gets to step into that role and be the leader of this team. All the things he's dreamed of and imagined, now he gets to put into practice.
Here's Love. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sandbag at the 29. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now they'll audible to something else. Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. This is caught, and it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 29 yards, and the Packers have taken the lead. Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Bears 7.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Love now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Love. He's got a man, complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
18, right.
Williams now to throw on 2nd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Shot, 17.
Following the interception, Love. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown. Luke Musgrave with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Williams flush to his right. And this one too low.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Let's go
now a 2nd and 10.
Go.
To throw again. Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Dobbs goes in motion. First down, going to the air with Love. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, he's been the guy. Already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Love wants to shift things around. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
In motion right goes Reed. On 4th down, Love. That is caught. And he's got this down to the 35. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
10 cycles.
To throw now. Here's Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go. Black ultra. Hey, green, red, cycle. Go red. Hey,
They'll
red,
send
ready?
Watson in motion right. And he comes back with one complete. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. This one left side caught by Collins. And it's a Packers touchdown. Nico Collins as the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground again here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Bears 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now they'll change things up.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go check. Hurt.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
3rd down and 1.
Check smash. Ready. Hut.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Big Lion. Ready.
Once again, it's Swift. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Panther Street. Check Bobcat. Ready.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
60 Eagles. Panther 11.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Craft all 80.
34-yard line.
Trap 60. 3. Go.
Operating from the gun. Williams escaping the pressure right. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Williams. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
A About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Green jack. Blue, go. Black shot. Set.
A second down throw for Love. Right side to Watson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
22
Love, he's going to change the play here. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up.
2 yards. First down, Packers.
Throw left side complete. That's Collins. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
Play action this time with Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Yellow. Drill green.
Love now to pass on first down. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third. Second and 7 from the 20. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Ready.
Love now on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Drills 52. White. Zoom black. Claws red. Ready.
On 3rd down, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Joseph on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Packers 42, Bears 7. Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Here we go.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And now Love going to change things up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. Oh, wide open, complete. Now he's loose again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Joseph now to have the PAT. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Packers 49, Bears 7. Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Let's go now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Got it.
So
Ready?
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Go.
Swift going to try up the middle. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 131 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Hurt.
A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but